Welcome, Virgo. This is your weekly focus for April the 30th through to May the 6th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, truly, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Let's turn to the cards and see what they have to say. It's really been a mixed bag of readings. I'm not sure what to expect each and every time. The Four of Swords. Another sign had this, and maybe that's your moon or your rising or your sun coming out twice in the first place. I think that was Gemini. I'm not sure, though. I think it was Gemini. Pull it back a little. I know you want to go forward. I know you want to step into new beginnings. I know that you want new starts, but please unplug, restore yourself, bring in healing. Essentially, this is the warrior. We need to let go of parts of our life, parts of our routine, perhaps, in order to really step into the new possibilities, the new energy that's appearing in front of us. This is the warrior coming off the battlefield, and in the battlefield, well, the rock started to feel soft as a pillow. You slept with one eye open. You reacted to every little sound or twig breaking. There was chaos, there was anxiety, there was stress, there was a lack of sleep, and not really a good meal. And then you come home, you come off that battlefield, and you hang up your weapons, you take off your armor, and you start to restore yourself, you start to heal yourself. To step into new beginnings. You know that you can sleep through the night, that you don't have to react to every noise. You can eat better, you can sleep better. There's comforts awaiting you. Rest and recuperation. Watch your health a little bit there when that card shows up in the first position too. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is really the full moon energy card, I feel. Even though we are in a full moon, here I'm relating it to the page, the youngest energy. I think we've had a very big growing period of what we truly want in our lives. And we're ready to shout it from the mountaintops. We know we have what it takes, so we just really haven't tested it or tried it yet. And we're excited about these new paths. So even when you're in full moon energy, I'm saying dream and dream bigger than you are dreaming now. It's very hard to dream of the possibilities when you're in the middle of the war zone. It's much easier once you have hung up those weapons, once you've taken off your armor. So there is some kind of healing that needs to happen, or some kind of closure that needs to happen in order to allow this energy to truly manifest in your life. We have the Chariot. Where's the focus? And are we allowing other people's dramas to pull us off our path? Off our focus? Are we shelving our abilities and talents in some way to please another? To form or reform rather than transform our lives? This is pulling on the reins. This is slowing it down. This is taking stock of where we truly want to go forward and how to get the energy to work for us instead of against us. For work and career, we have the Death card. Well, this doesn't mean everybody's losing their job, okay? So relax, deep breath. What it does mean is it's time for change. And maybe it's a lateral change in what you do. And maybe it's a real big change in what you do. Maybe it's getting that business up and running for the first time. Or reigniting the flame in it. Putting our attention into other areas. Now this could be work and career. This could also be something that defines you. Maybe it is not spending your day off doing one thing and now you're doing another, but it's service to others or a charitable organization, or you're putting the energy back and maybe you're going back to school, or to take yourself into a new direction or a higher direction. This is definitely where we need some kind of completion in our lives, absolutely. In order to go forward in the path we truly want, when it comes to work and career, when it comes to what defines us, when it comes to our finances. If something is weighing us down, something is holding us back, something is not allowing us to step into where we truly want to step. But we have to define that this week. We have to understand it. And then we make the plan for the new beginning to appear. I believe that's really a true call for what has been holding you back. Maybe somebody has asked you to fulfill an obligation or a responsibility when you would rather be putting your energy towards something else completely. And give them back their own responsibilities, their own obligations, so that you can focus on what you need to focus on in order to go forward. Love and relationships, we have the Strength card. Know the beauty you bring into the relationship when this card shows up. Know your inner strength. Knowing that you don't need somebody there to fill the gaps, but rather to complement you. People love you for what you stand for, what you represent, what you give to the world. They want to be near you for these things. There's kind of an intuition with you with people this week. You can read people a lot better. You kind of know their agenda. And you know who you can really relax and find peace with, and where you have to keep your guard up. Now, this could be more strength coming into the relationship about who you are and what you give to the relationship. Do unto others kind of energy. And I think you really understand who really gives back. This could be, it's your close circle. It could be a lover. It could be a soulmate. It could be a child. It could be a parent, a sibling, a friend at work, within the community, your best friend perhaps. You get a little bit more insight into the relationship. It's an intuitive insight. And this is knowing in some relationships you don't even have to talk in order to communicate. Our spirituality is the Empress. Oh, there you go. The Four of Swords is asking you to unplug and recharge, and the Page of Wands is saying, because you want to go to the top of the mountain and say what you want to do, and you want to go there, and this is all about those new beginnings and those new starts and the birth of something marvelous and beautiful and wonderful. So be the Empress in your life when it comes to your meditations, your prayer time, your reflection. Dream of the possibilities of your tomorrow. Dream it bigger than that, please. Grow it. Strengthen it. Make the plan of action within your meditations. Be the hermit going into the cave this week. Analyzing everything, looking at everything, exploring things, educating yourself on things. 2, know what is needed in order to go forward and making the plan to go forward in new paths, new possibilities. Health and well-being, we have the 5 of Swords. Well, whatever you're going to try when it comes to health, you're kind of in the starting stages, so don't just jump in with both feet. If you're joining a gym or a yoga class, or you're getting a personal trainer, or you're deciding to join a group of people for these walks, it's probably going to be hard to fit it into your schedule, or there's going to be some kind of conflict. And this card is saying that you have to make the effort. You have to make the effort before it becomes routine in your life, before it becomes just who you are and what you do. So maybe it's getting more sleep, and you've missed your mark all week. It's like wearing the Fitbit and setting those goals and not meeting one of them. And it's like, oh my goodness. And this is a card of don't give up on yourself. Don't let depression come in. Don't start telling yourself that you'll never be because I won't have enough energy, or I don't have enough energy, or I don't have enough time, I don't have enough resources. Nobody's here to support me right now. And you start to let in all this negative, and you can't really attach to the strength. And I don't think your vitality is as strong as other weeks, and that's really about the 4 of Swords being there first. 4 of Swords telling you to ground yourself, rejuvenate yourself, heal yourself, so that you do have the strength, so you can fly. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.